Okay, let's go to the next. Okay, so we're gonna discuss about the explanation essay. No, I think essay is one of the most boring topics that people or learners get to shy away from. No, it's boring and you get to shy away. You don't have interest, so that's the point. No, so what is an essay? No, writing an explanation essay, specifically explanation essay. Why questions are very important. If people in ancient times or the recent past did not ask why questions or attempt to answer these questions, we would have very limited knowledge about the many things in our world, no? So for example, if Isaac Newton, for example, did not ask why things fell down after throwing them up, he would not have discovered the law of universal gravitation, no? So important explanation essays are very important because it elicits answers, no? You ask questions, especially why questions, then you have to answer them. So there are many phenomenons that happens today, no? So you might have some other questions that you want answers. No, of course, the writer will himself or herself answer that question. So, for example, maybe you can ask about uh, what would happen if there is no vaccine. No, uh, why is why is it that uh, we have to get vaccines from other country while we can actually make our own vaccines, right? So we have our scientists, but why? Okay. So, of course, you know that an article has or an essay has parts, no? So I already gave you a material for doing or writing an essay with introduction, body, and conclusion, no? So we have to be very specific when we write something, especially in giving examples and analyzing the examples. So for this one, I'll be I'll be giving you a free hand to write about something about pandemic, no? What one particular big questions that you have with regards to pandemic, no? So this one it says here 500 words, but I'll just ask you to have 300 words the maximum. So that I mean the most important part is at least you would be able to have a structure in writing an essay. So make sure that it has the following parts. Number one, introduction. In the introduction, you have the general idea. Also, you will also throw in the introduction your very question, no, about the article that you're talking about. For example, if you're asking, why don't we have vaccines, no? Why don't we have Philippine vaccines, for example? So that's one question. And you will also define in the first paragraph what is a vaccine, why is it important, give an example maybe about vaccine about smallpox, no, or polio. So that's in the first paragraph, no. Uh, you ask why, general, then give examples and define the keywords, no. So that's one. In the body, you will already be giving three reasons. So you will answer your own questions. Why don't we have vaccines, Philippine-made vaccines? So maybe there are three reasons maybe why it is like that, no? So first reason maybe we don't have enough resources. That's one. Second resource is that it is better to purchase outside because it's cheaper compared to if we will going to do it through research. We will spend millions and billions. The third one is maybe we can handle it without vaccines, no? I mean that these are just hypothetical reasons on why we don't have Philippine-made vaccines. So there are three reasons, and each of the reasons you have to make that into one paragraph. Then explain, give examples, and analyze. So all the three reasons should have a paragraph. Okay, so within the paragraph, you have the definition of keywords within the reason, as well as examples and explanation. Okay, The way you end an article or an essay basically is you answer the question why, maybe based on your personal knowledge, based on your personal opinion, or based on your judgment. Okay, so that's it. So technically, that's our lesson for today, and I hope that you got all the two topics already. So let me just summarize. The first topic is basically on how to make an effective steps on how to make effective multimedia presentation. That's the first one. I hope you're not confused. So please assign already the second person to do, the third person to do this within your group. Okay? So you can retitle it for as long as the general idea is about making effective multimedia presentation. And I expect this one in your publication to have visuals and graphics, no? So that whenever, because in publication, that's not multimedia. It's just one media, print media. So it should have representations of visuals and pictures and graphics, okay? And the second one is you will be writing about, this is about an essay, explanation essay. You will write about an explanation essay that I will be giving you a free hand to choose for as long as it is basically related to pandemic, no? It may be about mental health during pandemic, learning during pandemic, or many questions about pandemic, or maybe the source of pandemic. But it's up to you to write an article about an explanation essay related to pandemic. So just a summary, we have the third writer will be writing about steps in making effective multimedia. Well, it can be a multimedia presentation. You can be specific, by the way, no, in the multimedia. Is it about a lesson? Is it about a tourism campaign? Is it about a commercial, etc.? No? Then the fourth one is about writing an explanation essay with a liberal title being given to you, a liberal right or choice being given to you to ask the question why. And basically that ends our lesson. And